letting go to receive. What if everything you are holding on to is what is holding you back from receiving? We live in a world that tells us grasp, achieve, collect, accumulate. But life, the real living life, often moves in an opposite direction. The most profound moments come when we lighten our grip, when we let go. Letting go isn't giving up, it's making space, creating spaciousness. And that space is where magic happens. The tight fist cannot receive. Have you ever noticed how tightly we hold on to things? Our plans, even people, identities, pain from events in our lives, as if literally our survival depends on holding on to things. But here's the paradox: the tighter the grip, smaller the flow. I remember once sitting beside the Ganges in Rishikesh in India. I had just ended something important, a spiritual project that I was deeply invested in, and it was over. At first, I felt a sense of hollowness, empty. But in that space, something began to arrive. More peace, more clarity, a sense of direction. What I thought was going to be a loss was actually a release, letting go. In Vedantic teachings, this is the power of Vairāgya, the state of being in non-attachment. Non-attachment is not indifference, but the wisdom to release what is not essential, what you no longer need. In the Sanskrit verb, Saganake Amarvatam Anasuha, only through renunciation have the immortals attained the eternal. It's from the Katha Upanishad. Let's take a breath to contemplate on it. Moving on, letting go is also an act of trust. We often fear letting go because it feels like we are falling, we are failing. But letting go is not falling or failing. It is allowing yourself to flow in trust. Even neuroscience shows us that when we release control, the parasympathetic nervous system activates. The body enters a state of calm, which brings creativity and receptivity, ability to receive. Your system literally opens up to life when you stop fighting it. This is why many breakthroughs come when you're resting. Why insight arrives when we stop looking over to it. Have you ever said to yourself, let me sleep on it? Letting go opens up to receive, not from force, but from flow. Have you ever had something come to you in the moment you stopped trying too hard and it automatically came like a flow? That wasn't luck. That was you acting in alignment with your capacity to receive. By the way, receiving is not passive. Letting go does not mean we sit back and do the nothing and we just hope that the universe will send things to us. It means we clear space in our lives, in our being, in our consciousness for something more true to arise. Receiving is an active openness, a conscious surrender. Even in the Gita, Krishna tells Arjuna not to renounce action, but to renounce attachment to the fruits of action. That is the true meaning of karmanyavadhikaraste ma phaleshu kadachana. You have right to action, but not to its fruits. The true principle of karma yoga. When we let go of outcomes, we receive presence. And from this presence, we have the ability to act with freedom of the soul. So here is the sacred contradiction. What you hold too tightly may be exactly what's blocking you from what you are seeking. You do not need more control. You need more trust within you and the universe. You don't need to fix everything. You don't even need to listen to everything. You need to listen to the space that opens up when you let go and release. Stillness, by the way, is not emptiness. It's the womb of transformation. It's worth asking yourself, what am I holding on to that is no longer alive within me? And you will get access to things that have become obsolete. You will get access to ways of being that are no longer you. It could include people, relationship, activities, even professions and careers and countries. Ask yourself, what part of me is ready to soften, to open up, and to release? It's in releasing we will make space for something new, for something magical to arise, also for healing and for wholeness. And speculate into what beauty might flow in if I made space for it. It's a lot easier than it sounds. All you have to simply do is take a deep breath, let go, and let life meet you with all the beauty it knows that you deserve to receive. So that is the paradox of letting go to receive.